New details on Kailyn Lowry's relationship with Elijah Scott, the father of her fourth child, have been made public. Since April 2022, Kailyn, 31, and Elijah, 25, have been dating. Kailyn discussed her reasons for not wanting to get married again with co-host V. Rivera on the Baby Mama's No Drama podcast episode, I Don't Have Business Getting Remarried. What does Elijah feel about marriage? V questioned her. He's asked me to marry him so many times, the teen mom retorted. Yes, I agree, and I want to wed him. But he's already been married and divorced. Each of us went through a divorce. She went on. We didn't fulfill our commitments before, so what makes us think that each other is any different now? V then rephrased her query to inquire as to why she planned to marry. I say yes, and then he'll be like, okay, let's set a date. Let's do this, let's do that, the MTE personality retorted. And that's where I'm having trouble, because he wants to schedule a date and carry out the entire process. I agree, but I don't really go ahead and schedule a date. Actually, I don't carry out the planning. Actually, I don't do any of those things. Based on a significant hint Kailyn left in a recent post, her followers are certain she secretly married Elijah. The Teen Mom 2 star brought twins into the world in November, joining Kailyn's other 4 children from her separate ex-partners and their 1-year-old son, Ryo. While Kailyn has acknowledged considering a second marriage, some of her fans think it may have already happened. After she posted a video of Elijah putting a do-rag on Kailyn's 6-year-old son Lux's head on Instagram stories, rumors about her marital status started to spread. On the other hand, viewers with keen eyes concentrated more on Elijah's hand, as it seemed like he had a wedding band on his left ring finger. After someone uploaded a screen grab of the video and called attention to the jewelry, a debate started on Reddit. They wrote, "Married?" as the caption for the photo, asking if anybody else had noticed the ring. Was there something I missed? When they were on a podcast, V. Rivera referred to him as her husband. Another said, I think they're married. The post's main focus was the ring. Kail most likely wrote, everyone will wonder if I got married. Tee hee hee. Another said, if you're single, why would you wear a ring? Earl questioned a fourth. After confirming the birth of her twins, Kailyn released the first image of them last week. The former reality TV star posted the photo to Instagram on Friday in an attempt to promote the most recent installment of her podcast, Barely Famous. In the photo, she was seated in a wheelchair at the hospital and holding her 2 babies, a girl and a boy. The twins were born 5 weeks prematurely and spent a considerable amount of time in the neonatal intensive care unit, NICU, with wires attached to them. Kailyn talked candidly about her traumatic encounter with Elijah on Barely Famous. They stayed for more than a few days. Kailyn mentioned on the podcast that she and Elijah were not allowed to hold the newborns until 24 hours after they were born. We were there for a couple of weeks, and we learned so much about the families that are there, and some of them are there for months and months, Kailyn added. She also talked about how hard it was to watch her daughter, who she called Baby B, struggle because she had never experienced that with her sons. The mother of 7 added, I had never seen a baby in my life not wake up to eat or show signs of hunger. She would simply nod off during meals. She refused to accept a bottle when I tried to feed her, and she never showed any signs of hunger. And it was very challenging because from the way I'm looking at him, Baby A, I can tell that, in addition to being in the ICU for some of the same reasons, he takes a bottle without any problems. She went on, fighting back tears. And then she was just sleeping all the time. I shed a lot of tears. I think I sobbed more during the ICU stay than during the C-section. Isaac, 14, Lincoln, 10, Lux, 6, Creed, 3, Ryo, 1, and the twins are Kailyn's children.